Barbie.avi has been requested to me a lot on this channel, and I was always so hesitant to make a video about it because of how many times it had been done before. When I did some research on Barbie.avi, however, I discovered that there has actually been some recent information on this that actually clears up a lot, and I really want to share it with you. If you aren't familiar with Barbie.avi, it's a creepypasta. I'm not going to read it off word for word, but I'll give you a quick summary of what it's all about. The story is about someone who finds a computer that was thrown away, and on the computer, he discovers a video called Barbie. The video depicts a woman in front of a white background being interviewed. The audio of the video is very distorted, and as the video goes on, the woman becomes increasingly uncomfortable. The end of this video shows someone walking across train tracks that the author recalls as seeing near where he lives. He goes to that location to find out what is there, and he finds an abandoned house. After investigating the location, he hears a moan from inside and immediately gets out of there, never to return again. Now, obviously, the story is just fiction. No one argues that. Don't worry, I'm not going to go back to the days where I debunked obviously fictional creepypastas. What caused a lot of discussion, however, is the Barbie.avi video. About a month after the story was published, a series of these Barbie.avi videos were released. No one is quite sure where they came from, but there have definitely been a lot of theories discussing what this is all about. As you can see, it does vaguely fit the description of the creepypasta. A woman talking in front of a whitish background, and in some parts of the video, it seems like she's becoming uncomfortable. First, I'll talk about some of the older theories you've probably heard of, then I'll get into the new information I found. One thing that is odd about this video, that was not mentioned in the creepypasta, is that she is missing one of her arms. This missing arm actually turns out to be very relevant in one of the most popular theories about Barbie.avi. At the beginning of part 4, we can see the letters BIID appear on the screen. Many people believe that BIID stands for Body Integrity Identity Disorder. This is a disorder where someone will feel like one of their body parts does not fit or does not belong to them, and the only way to make this feeling go away is to cut off that limb. Going off this, we can guess the girl in the video cut off her arm because she had BIID. After I heard about this, I honestly just assumed the video was some type of psychiatric interview with a patient who suffered from BIID. Although this may infringe on the whole doctor-patient confidentiality thing, I do actually recall seeing educational videos in psychology class that feature people with mental disorders being interviewed. Although a lot of the educational interviews tend to use actors, that does not mean this video couldn't have just used an actor as well. I was even further convinced by this when I saw in the first Barbie.avi video there was a disclaimer saying it was licensed for home distribution only. Well, I was actually wrong about this theory, and the entire BIID theory is actually wrong as well. Here's the new information that I surfaced that actually clears up a lot of this. Okay, so if you search up the real Barbie.avi on YouTube, you'll find a series of Barbie.avi videos. These are actually the raw interviews of this girl, totally unedited. There's no background distortion or anything like that. Although the audio quality is so poor that it's very difficult to hear what is being said. It's important to note that in these raw interviews, the inscription BIID never appears on the screen, so that should totally disprove these videos actually have anything to do with BIID. The disclaimer at the beginning of the video never shows up in the raw interviews either, so that leaves us with the question as to where these came from in the first place. Back in 2012, part of this raw interview was uploaded to a Japanese website with no reference at all to the creepypasta. The video was titled Tammy, which led many people to believe that Tammy was the name of the girl in this video. In 2016, someone discovered a website called Free Amputee that featured a list of links that led to videos of amputees. One of the videos on this website was titled RAE Tammy. This would be a pretty interesting lead that might even tell us where the Barbie.avi video came from, but the link to that video is no longer active, so we can't really find out. Later, someone found a forum post from a website called amputee.com, where someone posted pictures they got from a video that featured an amputee named Tammy. They included a picture of her, and sure enough, It was an image from the Barbie.avi video. This seemingly confirmed that the girl in Barbie.avi was named Tammy, and gave a lot of hope to the people investigating this. Just this year, in 2017, people ended up finding pictures of an amputee in a magazine they believed to be Tammy. The magazine was called Ampix, and the purpose of the magazine was to publish pictures of amputees. Finally, someone got into contact with the creator of Ampix, Mike Rounds. He confirmed that he knew the girl in the Barbie.avi video, but said she was never featured in any of the Ampix magazines. The information Mike Rounds reveals about this girl is very interesting. Mike Rounds said the girl's real name was Sharon, not Tammy, and she was 22 years old at the time of the interview. She lost her arm at the age of 16 or 17 because she was working with an old washing machine that did not have any safety features, and she was rearranging a sheet while the machine went to a spin cycle. Her arm got caught into the sheet, and it literally twisted off her arm. Mike said that as a result of the accident, she sort of stayed in a young mental state of mind. She had no marketable skills and spoke like a poorly educated teenager. That's pretty much most of what Mike Rounds told us. That seems to clear up the origins of Barbie.avi. We know the girl's real name, how she lost her arm, and who conducted the interview. We even have the full original videos now. I have to give a massive amount of credit on this one to MysteryInternet.com and the Russian community, Barbie Avenue, for investigating this for so long and bringing all this information to light. This has all been very, very interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.